Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Little Nightmares 2 video. Today we're going to be talking about Mono and what on earth he could be hiding under that bag. Who could it be? What could it be? Is it even anyone or another creature? The possibilities are endless. Well, maybe not endless, but we don't have an answer yet. So let's take the time today to do just that and dive deeper into the potential Mono's bag. Also, while we're here, this video is going to include spoilers from the Little Nightmares 2 demo, so that's a pretty big spoiler in itself, so be warned, and probably a spoiler in Little Nightmares in general. So, let's begin with what we already see from our perspective with Mono. We see a young child, very quick, strong and confident in the world of Little Nightmares. He has been built to last in this forsaken world, and from what we can see, he is doing very well, since, he's still alive. With that being said, he has a slender build, and he seems to be slightly taller than 6 from what we can see in the promotional material with the Taxidermy Workshop manual, where it shows 6 and Mono standing side by side, and we can see their bones. But since playing the demo, and seeing some more footage of them beside each other, I don't think this is correct anymore. As we can see in the Little Nightmares 2 Halloween trailer, that when they stand side by side, they are equal in height and even head size. Aside from this, he dresses in minimal fashion, sharing the same idea as 6 in not wearing shoes. He also wears brown trousers and a similar coloured shirt tucked in. He also has an absolute awesome trench-like coat, and not forgetting his trusty torch. So with his basic appearance out the way, let's see if we can actually use the in-game camera to make a more viewable angle for us so we can see what's going on under the bag. I will try to get as many good shots as I can, but as you can imagine, this is going to be very limited, but it still will provide some sort of evidence from in-game as well, so it could benefit everyone really. So, I have 2 images that I have taken from the game and that I want to share with you and show you. And I want to talk about each one of them and how I find them particularly interesting. So let's get into the first image. This image was taken right at the start of the hospital level, where instead of going up the stairs, you go left and into this room. The camera moves closer to Mono and 6 in this room. And in this image, we get a good shot of Mono's chin and neck. And you'd be mistaken if you'd thought, yeah, it looks quite normal, nothing really going on there. But something I want to point out is that the skin seems a lot smoother and lighter in some sense. Like it's more reflective, different material than usual skin. Now, if we compare this photo with one I took from Little Nightmares with 6, standing them side by side, you can see that 6's skin isn't really as reflective as Mono's. But of course, aside from his, chin and neck, that's as far as this image will go. But alas, that's the first image out the way. But now let me take you to the second image, which I think is the most interesting. This image was actually quite hard to obtain, but after playing around with some of the movement and the mechanics of the camera, I managed to get a shot of Mono, which I must say, looks absolutely great and shows us much more. So, you can tell from this image of Mono, it shows us a good amount of his neck, chin, mouth and ears. And from what I can see, I think it's safe to say he has short, dark hair, as anything longer would surely show. But there is something really interesting about this. The shape of Mono's face, how it shines. Does it look familiar? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, is it just me, or does Mono look a little bit like one of the students? The shape of the face, the hair, the ears, the mouth, and not to mention the colour and complexion, and how reflective that skin is. Is this what Mono was hiding all along? Is he trying to hide his identity and aid 6, or is he trying to hide his identity from 6? It's a very fitting match. For instance, if we take the painting from Little Nightmares, the one with the student, and compare it, they line up arguably well. The evidence is strong. It's very interesting because it could explain why Mono is the way he is, and has so much knowledge of the Pale City and his surroundings and the hospitable environment that he is in. Who would know better than if you came from this environment in this creation. And if this is true, was he a student of the teacher at one point? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a small video today, but don't worry, there are more on the way. I've been very busy recently. But with that being said, I'd like to take a quick second to thank the members of the channel, and they are the following: Mr. Dragon, Greenapple Gaming, NierNione, Jessica DeHaro, Newly New, Elena, and DF. Thank you so much for being members of the channel. It goes a long way. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching this short video. As I mentioned before, there are going to be some more theory videos on the way, but this is just a little video I thought about making because I like the idea of seeing what Mono could be hiding. And we had a bit of a hint today with this image, and I find it so interesting. But as usual, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this sort of content and like theories, make sure to hit subscribe. There's a big percentage that watch the videos but don't subscribe, so yeah, so hit that subscribe button. And make sure to like the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd be really interested to see what you guys and gals think with this in mind. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you the best morning, day or night wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next theory video.